So guys, this is our trip to Mombasa. Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. So this is our trip to Mombasa. We went to Kenya and we're like, we cannot just come to Kenya and only stay in Nairobi. Staying in Nairobi only is not exploring enough. So we decided to go to Mombasa and see the coastal area of Kenya. Oh my god, Mombasa is gorgeous. Mombasa is really beautiful. So we went to Mombasa through a train. When we got there, the kids were first scared that we were going to go through, use a plane because they were tired from the trip from the US. The flight was long. So when they were like, are we still going to fly? And Dad said, no, we're going to use a train. They were really happy. They were going to use a train and not fly. They don't want to stay in that flight after leaving US to Kenya. But the train was comfortable. Oh my god, it was so comfortable. It was really comfortable. I'm glad we didn't even use a flight, and it was way cheaper too. It was way cheaper than the flight. So here we are in the train in first class. It wasn't that expensive though. It was cheaper than, let me just say, it was cheaper than to take a flight, and it was more comfortable than to fly, but it was longer than a flight. So if we took a flight, it would have been shorter, but we took a train. I think it was like 6 hours in the train, but you didn't have to sit in one spot. We moved around a lot. We left from here to the restaurant and back, and the kids were on the aisles, walking around, walking in the restaurant. So it was very comfortable.
You see the kids a lot of land for the place. Join me as we travel to Mombasa using the SGR train. It's a very good experience. It drives you through the national parks. You get to see the Nairobi National Park and also the Tsavo National Park. We've been able to see a few wild animals so far, but I'm sure as we get further into the ride, we'll see more wildlife. So far, we've seen an ostrich. Yes, that's because we haven't gone too far yet. But ostrich is still part of wildlife that we get to enjoy. It's a beautiful ride, very smooth, not bumpy at all. We also saw a camel, as Flora just reminded me, but depends on how you see it. I don't know how wild a camel is. It's not a real wildlife, but it's still wildlife. That's a camel. The camel is friendly. Sometimes I find it difficult to say wildlife, because wildlife to me, you have to be wild. A camel is never wild. Well, I take it back. Who am I to say it's never? Because hey, last time I checked, I'm not a veterinarian. I'm just saying what I think. But the reality is, don't mess with the camel either, guys. Good.
So this is just the part one for our trip to Mombasa. I think we have about 4 parts. And trust me guys, you're gonna enjoy it. You're really gonna enjoy Mombasa. It's very beautiful. It has so much to offer.
So we passed through the safari, and now we're like can't see any animals now, but after that we're gonna pass through this hotel.
So this is Tsavo National Park. This is one of the parks that we didn't visit on our trip to Kenya, but we intend to visit it when we go back. See that we saw so many elephants just passing in the train. So you can imagine if you visit the park itself, and it's really big. It's a very big park. There were so many elephants just passing on the road. So this is one of the areas where the train stops to pick up passengers and drop other passengers. We had a couple of stops where passengers came out of the train and others got on. This is Mombasa. When we got into Mombasa, but still in the train, you can see how nice the roads look and how beautiful the scenery is. Mombasa is really beautiful. It's very beautiful. When we got back to Nairobi, we really wanted to go back again to Mombasa, but we were like, there's a lot to do here. So let's go back to Mombasa, maybe the next time we come.
That's here we are.
Mombasa, baby. You feel the heat? You feel the heat? You know you're in Mombasa.
Oh my god, Mombasa was hot. Mombasa was so hot. I felt like I was in Douala in Cameroon, for those who know. It's so hot, you are dripping. It's so humid. It was like, man. Nairobi is so different. The weathers are so different. Two different weathers. Mombasa was really hot. Going to look for our driver, and we saw this restaurant, Nashville restaurant. In Kenya, most places they use sometimes American names, city names, or state names to name the restaurants and other places. We saw one that was Chicago something too. They use American names to call their things, and I really liked that though. When the kids see it, they'll be like, "Mommy, that's Nashville restaurant. Maybe they are selling some American food. Can we go check it out?" The train station was really nice. It was really nice. The ride was so smooth and peaceful and comfortable. Oh my gosh. So here we're looking for our driver, the guy that was supposed to pick us up from the train station. We had a very good driver while we were in Mombasa. Just look at the roads. Look at the roads, guys. Kenya is way advanced. Their roads are beautiful, just like Nairobi roads. Mombasa roads are so good.
Way better than guy. Sorry, Nairobi. I like Mombasa road so far. Look at the lanes, they're level, you can see.
Okay. To town is okay. I think
There are some good places and bad places everywhere, yeah.
there are some places where they are making new road, that's where you can understand they are making new, but yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Oh, there's water here already.
Always observe the road signs for safe travel. Ooh, look at the elephants. The artist did a good job, eh?
When we got into Mombasa, I felt like, I think I love Mombasa more than I love Nairobi. think I love Nairobi more, the weather in Nairobi more, but Mombasa city is really beautiful. We visited a beach. We came for lunch after we left the train station. We came for lunch in this beautiful hotel right at Beachfront. It was so gorgeous. The views were amazing. It was really pretty. Honestly, it was really pretty. The kids were everywhere. They couldn't believe this was in Africa. We were like, yeah, this is Kenya. So it was beautiful. Most of what the kids have seen about Africa is on TV with the hungry kids and some devastation and wars and all of that. So that's what they know. That's what they thought Africa was like.
Got to Mombasa about an hour ago. Drove around the city a little bit to get a feel of the area.
Went on the beach over there.
Went on the beach, checked it out. We the Nyali Beach. Specifically checked out Jumeirah Resort Beach Hotel. It's a very nice area with a very good scenic view. You can sit and take a drink. Right now I'm taking a passion fruit drink and I'm checking the ocean out. It's very good view of the ocean. So while I'm sipping the drink and checking out the ocean, and it's amazing to see the views and see the waves coming towards the beachfront. And while you're sitting the drink and it's cooling down, it's hot in Mombasa Beach.
So we ordered our food, even though the food took a while, but man, it was delicious. The kids had grilled cheese sandwich. I think they said this is the best grilled cheese sandwich they've had in a long time. The food was really good. It took a while, but they make it from scratch. You go sit there and you wait and your food is cooked. It's not like you go and then they just heat up the food and bring it to you. It was really, they took their time and made the food fresh. So we just walked around the area some more, enjoying the scenery, the breeze, sea breeze. And then we're on our way to Diani. That's where we stayed when we came to Mombasa. We stayed in Diani. So to get to Diani from Mombasa, you have to go through a ferry. So we waited here for a while for the ferry to cross from the other side and bring the cars from the other side on this side and offload them, and then we get in and the ferry takes us back to the other side. It was really an experience. It was an experience that we all cherished. I don't think the kids have not been on a ferry. They've been on a ferry, but not this big. So it was really an experience. Right now we're getting in the ferry, waiting and then drive all the way and then wait, stand behind other cars and wait for all the cars to get on the ferry. Oh my God, corn. I ate so much corn in Kenya. We had so much corn. It was so good. It was really good. We really enjoyed Diani. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us some likes and click the notification so that you are the first to know when we upload videos. Thank you for watching. While we enjoy our corn. The corn was good and the kids loved it too. It was really good. Bye.